This video is to give you some tips and ideas on being organised at the start of the academic year to make sure you have some idea of our network areas and where to save your files. You'll be given a unique ID login when you start, and so once you log in you should have the Windows interface, Microsoft Office. If you go down to Start, you'll see that you have On My Computer, you should have some areas that are labelled, so you'll have different labelled networks, and on My Computer you will have the F drive, your own home area, and it's inside here that this will be your personal storage area for all your work that you do in the college. I strongly recommend that you save your work on the F drive. If you work on a USB, make sure that you also copy into your F drive. So double click on your F drive, you might have a My Documents folder here, and it's here that you should organise your work, so it's your responsibility really to sort your files and folders out. And I suggest that you perhaps start off with a 215, 216 folder, and inside that folder perhaps you should organise your files according to your subject. So if you're studying computing, economics and English, you should create those folders from the very start. As further down the months you'll find that you might find different folders that make no sense, or you have to keep opening files. So if you start off as you mean to go on, it's the best way to be organised. So perhaps on your computing folder you might have Unit 1 and Unit 2 subfolders, and on your English you might have Assignment 1, Assignment 2, you might have a research folder. So it's starting off, getting the folders organised from the start and making sure that you always save to your F drive. The best thing is not to save to your desktop unless it's for temporary research. If you save to your desktop you'll find that your files will go missing, and by default the files that you open and save will not go to your F drive. So let's have a look at one of the applications. So if we open up Word and we have a look at Word for a second, if you go to File, Save, you'll need to make sure on your computer that you find your F drive. So you can see here that my F drive, it starts off with a different name to what you will have. So yours will say 15 and you'll have your unique college ID there. So you need to go to your F drive, that's your storage area, and inside here you'll go to the appropriate folder, give a meaningful name. So under our computing, for example, we might be studying at Unit 1, we might be looking at web design, and it might be something on web design features. So you need to give it a meaningful name and save it. If you do decide to print it, can you make sure that before you hand your work in that you show some ownership for your work. So if you go to Insert, make sure either a header or a footer. So just for quickness we'll do a header, and please type in your full name, don't just type in your first name. So type in your name, and once you type it in a header footer it will print out all your pages. So close your header footer and you can print out safely. Close your work and make sure you save it. And an important thing is that when you do finish your work on the computer, that you properly eject any of your USBs. So if you've got any USBs, make sure you go down here, find your USB and eject it properly, as that means your work won't get corrupted. And if you go down to Start, Shut Down, and can you make sure that you log off so that when you leave the classroom you don't leave it logged on, as the classrooms are used a lot by other students. So I hope that's some help, and thank you for watching.